Hi guys, happy Wednesday. It is, I don't actually know that, it is probably, I don't know, the 15th, is it? Damn it, I don't know. I'm recording this, I go on holiday on Wednesday, so I'm recording this a little bit early. Oh, it's the 14th of July. Today, we're going to talk about my quarter in numbers. And it's a very, very big moment for me. I've never, ever hit this profit before. And I wanted to share it with you and share my wins, my achievements, what we've done, the losses, and just go through a few things with you guys, because I think it's important to always look at your accounts. I like to look at accounts on a monthly basis, but also with a mastermind, I got to go and present these figures. So I'm going to go and tell you absolutely everything in this podcast here. I normally share quite a lot, but I feel like that this one's probably going to share more because I am literally going through my presentation that I've got to do in my mastermind meeting this coming week. And so I want to share it with you guys and let you know how well we've done, what we've done well, what we haven't done well, and just be completely open and transparent. And I know that some people think I'm stupid for sharing these numbers, and perhaps I am, but I enjoy it. And it's good because two reasons. One, if you are looking to get in self-storage, you know what is possible and how many years it's going to take. And number two, it's good for my kids. It's good for my legacy that my family, when my kids' kids can look at these and watch, oh, look what granddad did, or look what great-granddad did, or look what dad did over the years, and how the business grew over a period of time. So yeah, it's what is right for one person necessarily isn't right for another one. Okay, so I've had to change my targets for the company because I've gone faster than my actual targets. So my 1 year plan is, in 1 year, I want a minimum of 5 facilities. Now, I think we'll absolutely smash that. I think we'll probably have 7 or 8 facilities in a year's time. Yes, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? And I've put £1 million profit, 10 over 1.5 million. 3 year picture, I want 7 facilities, 10 over 3 million, 1.25 million pound profit. 5 years, 10 facilities, more than 10 facilities in 5 bloody years. 10 over 5 million, profit 1.75 million. And 10-year target, 20 facilities, 10 over 10 million, 5 million pound profit. But yeah, we'll beat that. So, but you've always got to give a 10-year target, a 5-year vision, a 3-year picture, and a 1-year plan. But I think we'll beat that. Okay, so my balance sheet. So first of all, I don't think I've ever shared my balance sheet with anybody. And this isn't particularly good. It's not bad, but we've had mistakes previously from previous accountants. So unfortunately, that has taken a hit with my balance sheet. So at the minute we have £313.55. £313,055 on my balance sheet at the minute. It has gone up in the last 2 months, £85,000. So we're on the right tracks now. Stormont is becoming a mature facility, and it's really, really rocking and rolling, which is helping our balance sheet every single month. It is increasing probably around about 40 to 45 grand. So in the next few years, we'll have £1 million balance sheet easily. Right, individual profit and loss for different sites. I'm going straight for the jugular here. I'm telling you exactly what we are making month by month on every single site. So profit and loss. April, we made £9,962. This is at Beverley, by the way, just at Beverley. £9,962 at 84 pence. In May, we made £11,941 and 7 pence. In June, we made £9,838 and 54 pennies. So yeah, we're averaging over £10,000 a month at Beverley. I say it's nets £120,000 a year, and so we are on target for that. Just over. So we're on target. It's nice. It's simple. It's easy. It's Beverley because it's a mature facility. We don't. There's not a lot of work, or it's not. There's not a lot there, so it's nice. It's a nice, simple site that turns over that nets 120 grand a year. So that's lovely jubbly. And by the way, I do think it's so important to look at your quarterly figures. Your quarterly figures are so important because you can predict or see trends that you might not have done if you're waiting to have a look at your year end figures. You might as well do. I do it on a monthly basis. Every single month, I'm looking at trends. But at the very, very least, forget yearly. By the time you get your accounts on a yearly basis, it's too late. I mean, what is it? It's July 10th now, and when I'm recording this, and on June, we've got the June figures. So I've got all the June figures on July 10th now, because I feel like it's so important, because the earlier you can spot the trends, the better for your business. There's no point me doing a year end at August 31st, not getting me accounts until May next year when they've got to be in, because then any trends that you've seen and spotted, it's too late. It's 9 months ago. 9 months ago was the end of your year. What good is that? Most people do accountancy like that. They wait till the very, very last minute. They have to file their accounts 9 months later, and then they file their accounts. But then there's issues, problems, trends. It's too late. It's absolutely bloody too late. So you need, and by the way, I was never in this camp before. I've only recently changed, probably 5 years ago, and my business has never, ever been so good because of this. And let's not forget these profit and losses as well. We're growing every single month. Every single month we are growing, because when we first opened Stormore 4.5 years ago, it was £200,000. £200,000 for the expenses, and we had zero money coming in. So obviously you lose money first of all. So we are now past that critical point where we are making money all the time with Stormore, and it's cash flowing. So yeah. So my biggest takeaway is you must do your accounts. You must do your accounts on at the very, very least on a quarterly basis. And with Xero or whatever sort of system you're on now, it is incredibly easy. There's no excuse. And if I can do it, and I promise you, I was worse than every single one of you in my accounts. If I can do it, you can do it. So make sure that you look, and I know I apologize if I'm preaching to the choir, but it's so important that you actually do your accounts, and you can see anything going right or anything going wrong very, very quickly, and you can steer the boat in a different direction if need be. Okay, profit and loss for, I didn't tell you the turnover, but the turnover is pretty boring, standard at Beverly. I'll tell you what, it was 12,500, 14,281, and £12,158 over 3 months. The 3 different months. Stormore, that was at Beverly, by the way. So Stormore, we have got insurance income, April, 8,800, May, 9,700, and June was £10,481. So we really increased. Actually, it's increased 25% from April to June. Woo-hoo, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's anyway. I don't know what the hell singing is that. Right. So in April, the turnover was 53,000 to 53,300. In May, the turnover was, this is just unit rental. The turnover in May was £60,246, and in June it was £63,742. This, by the way, is on an accrual basis, so it's accrual accounting for anybody who is interested. So it's not actual cash, it's not true period revenue, it's accrual accounting. So total in April was 63 grand, say 71,000 in May, and 81,500 in June for Stormore. The reason why it went up in June so much as well is because we obviously increased every single month, but we had a £7,000 increase from the sublet as well. So we had 7,000 coming from them as well. So that was £81,502. So whoa, what a great month. Let's have a look at the expenses. Now, there is an anomaly here, and I'll get into the anomaly in very, very soon. But in April, we made £29,029. In May, we made £15,372. And so we went down in May. And in June, we made £32,916. So £32,916 in June we made. Now, there is a reason why we didn't do so well in May, and it's R&D costs, research and development. I'll get into that later on, because I've got to, I tell everybody, I go through all the good, all the bad in the mastermind as well. So I've got to explain everything, which is great, because then you need to dig down and see what's going wrong. And it holds you accountable to the problems because if I'd have waited like in a year's time, I would have never remembered, oh yeah, May was bad because of X, Y, and Z. Now I can just click into May and think, oh yeah, shit, we did that. Oh yeah, shit, we did that. But I'll get into that in a bit. Right, combined profit and loss of both sites. April, 34,800. May was 27,300, and June was 42,700 quid. 42,800, say. So totally we made, I think it's 104,900 and something. So 105,000 for the month, for the quarter, sorry. So it's the first ever time that we have hit the 6 figures profit for the month. And by the way, that is not me bragging or boasting whatsoever, because I don't think that is very much at all. I think that will increase by around about 40 to 45% next quarter as well. So I'm hoping to hit 150,000 next quarter. That's what the aim is, and it's looking like we'll get there from the early signs I can see from true period revenue, etc. So yeah, we're really looking, because once you pass that critical point in storage, then it vastly changes your balance sheet, your cash flow, everything changes. But until you get to that critical point where you've got more income coming in than expenses, that's when it's difficult. Sorry, you've got more expenses than income coming in. That's where it's difficult. But once your site matures and you've got your facility up and running, then it's really, really good. It just generates cash. I'm not saying it's easy, by the way. I don't want anyone to think it's really, really easy or anything like that, because it has been a tough ride when you haven't got when you don't have the funds. I mean, wow, to get £1 million, it was tough going at points, because you needed £1 million cash flow into open up store more, the amount of capital expenses, all the shop fitting, etc. And then also your runway of cash that you burn through because you lose money for the first 2 or 3 years. So yeah, £1 million. Oh, it's hard to find if you haven't got it. Right, so here we go. Executive summary. So basically my financial targets. So Beverly, I wanted to hit 37,500. I put boom, hit. Yes, I'm very, very professional, even in this mastermind. I put, hit 37,358. So boom. Stormore, I wanted to hit 184,000. I put boom, 195,450. That is without the subletting as well. So I put boom again, best quarter ever. Combined, I wanted to hit a revenue target of 221,500, and I put hit 232,808 pound. So we was miles above our revenue target. The next target was net profit. I wanted to hit 110,000 pound net profit. I put, I hit 104,938 pound. Reasons. Here's the reasons behind it, because obviously people want to know why. They're like my board of directors, so they need to know exactly why and what I did hit, what I did right, what I did wrong. Reasons we didn't hit 110,000 is because we had £3,000 content. So I got someone to write my content. That cost $3,000 for the website. Content is so important, so important, critically important. I'll tell you when it's up and running. Beverly24.co.uk. That's the site we paid $3,000 for somebody to write the content. And that will be ready in the next month, I think. New website. We had £3,000 for someone to design a new website. Hey, it's your shop front. Spend money on it. It's not a cost, it's an investment. A new domain, we bought storemore.co.uk, so we're going to be changing everything over to storemore.co.uk. £10,000 mastermind with Dan Bradbury. I went on a mastermind down to Bournemouth. That was 10K. What else? 2,500 on extra accountancy bills to go through the director's loan account problem and what the old accountant did wrong. So that was £2,500. £1,000 for a valuation for a new site I'm looking at in Beverly. So all in all, that is £21,000. So when you've added it up, it's not too bad. It means would have been £125,000 if I didn't have them unexpected costs. I will, however, say that you do normally get unexpected costs every single time I go in. I'm like, I didn't hit the profit because I've got unexpected costs. Dean, you've always got unexpected costs. I do, because it's research and development. For me, it's so important to carry on just invest in. These are all investments in the company, so I don't mind paying it. So I put, so we've had 21,000 of added expenses, so not too bad after all, smiley face. And first time I've hit the 6 figures for a quarter, and I put hashtag just the beginning. Ha. Yeah, very professional, Dean. Right, so priority. So at the end of a mastermind, you've got your 90-day goals, your 90-day rocks. This comes from a book called, forgotten the book called. So you've got to say what you want to do. So number one, what's happening with Beverly? Beverly, am I buying it, extending it, or looking for another site? It looks like we've got another site, a new site, which is going to be fantastic. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to blow the other self-storages out the water in Beverly. It can't not. It's going to be indoor. It's just beautiful. You've got to put a reason behind it, because I don't want to lose 120 grand a year. That's why I need to find out what's happening. But what's the progression since last private mastermind? Its progression has it's been good. Sort out director's loan account was major thing number 2. I did that. I don't want to bore you too much. Minor focus number 1, go for on Ballard training. And I put what a difference somebody else's point of view makes. My revenue is increasing massively because of the things that and Bradbury and Ballard recommended to me. Minor focus number 2, because that was minor focus number 1. Minor focus number 2 was designing a new website for Beverly. We're doing that. Minor focus number 3, find a mini satellite location. And I put, just want to see if this will really work. I've been told it works very well. I want to test it for myself. And I put, I can't wait to share with you. It's a place called I can't tell you yet, but I will be telling you more in Friday's episode about it. I can't tell you where exactly it is, but it's a fantastic, fantastic opportunity. And please, it changes the landscape. It changes the game for self-storage. So have a look at it on Friday's episode. Friday's episode is going to be an absolute killer. Right, so the numbers in quarter. So I always go back and I batch together all my numbers for a quarter. So, and then I compare and contrast and see where it was. So these are the numbers for Stormore. Stormore's taking 195. This is on true period revenue. So we're not on accrual basis. We're not on actual basis. We're on true period revenue now. So because it's just easier to, as long as you're comparing apples to apples, true period to true period, then it's okay. So quarter two was 195,450 pounds. That's what we took. We are up 89,000 from the year before. From this point the year before, this quarter, we took 89,000 pound more. Unbelievable. We are also 29,697 pound up from the previous quarter. And remember, the previous quarter was our previous best quarter. So it's mind-blowing. I put a note here saying, please note this facility is 91% full. So anything over 85% in the industry is considered full. So there won't be a lot more revenue growth. However, I believe we will see more next month as June was a lot stronger than April. So basically June was a lot more stronger than April. So if we continue on June's trajectory through this quarter, it will be a lot more. So that will mean further growth next quarter. But after that, the revenue will stabilize. Right, Beverly. We took true period revenue again, £37,358. That was £5,705 up from the year before. Now that, all it tells me is bloody good revenue management because we've added no new units. We've probably got less units full, but with same point last year, same quarter, we're taking nearly £6,000 more. So over the moon with that one. We are £1,919 up from the previous quarter as well. So quarter one, we've took more. And by the way, it doesn't fluctuate, Beverly, because Beverly's always normally full. Well, I say full, it's 91% full, something like that, 92% full. I put surprising quarter as we are classed as full, but we still have managed to increase revenue. I wouldn't say there is too much more juice to squeeze, though, in terms of revenue. I would expect the revenue to stabilize from this point onwards. Yeah, and I put conclusion for the both sites. Really pleased and happy with revenue increases. Okay, conversions. This is where you guys might be interested. I don't want to bore you too much, but I do know that people do find my accounts very, very interesting. So hopefully I haven't found this too boring. But it's been a wonderful, wonderful quarter. So we had 780 quotes. We had 201 reservations. We had a conversion rate from quotes to reservations of 26%. We had 155 new move-ins, and we had 20% conversion rate from move-ins to quotes, and we had 16,665 square foot move-in. 16,665 square foot move-in in quarter two. Unbelievable. We had 11,775 square foot moved out, which meant for the quarter, we was 4,890 up. So the notes I put here, just because people want to see the notes, is most quotes ever for a quarter, most reservations ever for a quarter, joint most move-ins ever for a quarter, conversions acceptable. I won't go any more than that. 26% on quotes to reservations is probably more than acceptable, but quotes to move-ins, 19.87%, 20%. It's acceptable. We're acceptable. We're an acceptable bunch. I put second most square foot moving for the quarter. It is acceptable because we've turned some people away. We just can't accept some people at the minute because of being 90% full. Although we have lost a bit recently, so maybe that'll go up this quarter. So second most square foot moved in for a quarter. Second most net square foot for a quarter. Overall, I am one happy Dean. And I put, there's a section here. How can you help me? Buying Beverly. Does it make sense? See spreadsheet. And again, when I get this YouTube channel up, I've just recorded Friday's episode. So I talk about Friday's episode about, I'm going to employ somebody just to do my YouTube channel because we can really make a splash at YouTube on these. And I can really help educate people a lot better. Show you my spreadsheet, show you what I work on, show you how I do my workings out, I suppose, and that is devised from all the absolute stupid amount of money I spend on masterminds, and so you can see how we talk about them. I can go through the spreadsheet with you and show you all the good, the bad, and stuff. And so that could be one episode a week. And I put, are we all on board the town gravy train? Is there anything I'm not seeing? See the spreadsheet link. So again, it goes through, and just a spoiler alert, it's 43% return on investment is this microsite. 43% bloody return on the microsite. You what? Absolutely lovely jubbly. Right, guys, girls, it is 10th of July. It's my birthday today. I've got loads of people coming around. Not breaking COVID rules. Well, I am a little bit. But by the time this goes out, it's going to be too late anyway. So, by the way, we've got a big garden, so we're I'd say we're breaking. I think there's like a few people more, not much. I feel bad for now saying that. I'm like, no. Not inside the house. It's all in the garden, and there's like a football pitch and everything. So we're very, very lucky that we can spread out. So yeah, right. That's it. Before I get myself into any more trouble, check out Friday's episode. I promise you, I feel like it's a game changer, and I'm going to document the whole journey from start to finish with you guys. And so this one is just telling you what I looked at, how I found it, why it's so good, and what the numbers are for the microsite, the how much we're going to earn, how much it's going to cost to do shop fits, etc. And by the way, if you are watching on YouTube, I've got my hair done stupidly blonde because I thought it'd be good to go silver like Phil Foden, but it turns out that I bleached my hair stupidly blonde, and now I just look like a Teletubby. I don't know how I look like a Teletubby. Right, I look younger though. I look younger. Right, guys, my son is. You can come in, bud. My son is looking if he can come in or not. Zaki, do you want to say bye to everybody on the podcast? Bye. See you later, guys. I'm going to go and play football. Bye.